What's up, guys? This is Edman bringing you my review today on Samurai Flamenco episode 7. And basically what this whole episode was summed up about is there's no more villains. That's basically what this episode was about. There's no more villains. And they've been fighting off so much villains, Samurai Flamenco and Flamenco Girl. They've been fighting off so much villains that there's really no more villains left in this city or whatever. So no one is really being bothered or whatnot. So what Samurai Flamenco, he basically went to his regular job, and he had his regular job modeling, and he's getting more sleep, so he's not out fighting crime. He's getting more sleep, he's more energetic, and he's being a better model than he was before. So essentially they're just saying that, what's been happening lately, you become a better person. And that's really the premise of this episode. But then the ending is a little twist. But first we get this scene at this park where he's talking to Goto, and someone is getting bullied. This old man is getting bullied, and Samurai Flamenco comes out of nowhere and he saves the day. So that was just like there's some action left in the city, but there's not really anything going on because the guy wasn't even a villain. He just came from like a office place or something. But he used his samurai tape, and he caught that bad guy. But the ending was a little twist, because the ending is where we find out that there's this lab, and the cops came in, thrashed the whole lab, taking people out, arresting people, and then this one creepy guy starts freaking out, runs into another room, and takes out this medicine bottle. He tries to take his medicine, but the cops say freeze, etc., etc. Now it seems as though he wasn't trying to kill them. He wasn't trying to kill them at all. He was just trying to get to his medicine. If you go back in the episode and check it out, he wasn't trying to kill them. He was trying to get his medicine, because that medicine is probably what's keeping him from turning into that gorilla that we saw. He was trying to take his medicine, so I don't think he was really trying to kill those cops, because he knew he was gonna lose his cool if he didn't take his medicine. So he ends up not taking his medicine and falls on the ground, and he turns into this like gorilla with like a blade in his stomach that cuts people's head off. And so he wasn't really trying to kill them, but he transformed because he didn't take his medicine. They were obviously doing illegal stuff in that science lab, which is why the cops were there in the first place. So he ends up beating the shit out of everybody and beating up Samurai Flamenco and Goto, and they work together. Goto and Samurai Flamenco, and push him out a window. He falls to the ground, and I believe he got back up. I forgot what happened to him, but that was basically it. But there was this part in the episode where Samurai Flamenco was reading these letters. I believe it's from his grandfather, and he's reading it, and his grandfather's basically saying that his parents were murdered by like a villain or whatever. His parents were murdered, and the way they showed it was like in how he thought Samurai Flamenco was a real person, and his grandfather really wrote it in like a comic book sense. So that's the way he was reading it in the episode, which was cool. But now we're starting to see more action, and this is where Samurai Flamenco is going to start getting good. This is where, if you don't watch Samurai Flamenco, I wouldn't tell you to start off on episode 7, but just to get a taste of what the rest of this series is going to be about, or be like, watch episode 7. But go back and watch episode 1 from the start so you can know what's going on. But now it's starting to get good. Now it's getting legit. Because before it was just like dialogue, which was cool. There was action here and there. All of that was cool. But in this episode, shots were fired, blood gushing everywhere, people getting decapitated, throwing out windows. Just crazy stuff was going on at the end of this episode. If they continue down this path, Samurai Flamenco is gonna get better. So this episode, the ending was really action packed, but the beginning towards the end, it was just a lot of dialogue, and we were just finding out that there's really no more villains because they've been beating up everybody in the town. The cops have nothing to do. They're like, essentially soon they're gonna like just like dismiss the cops because there's nothing to do anymore. So everyone's just cool right now. But at the end of the episode, that's when it got serious. That gorilla dude went crazy. So Samurai Flamenco is gonna get better. If you don't watch the series, watch it now. Go watch it now. I'm recommending it. Go watch it now. Start on episode 1. When you get to episode 7, you'll see what I mean. But anyways, this is Edmund, my review of Samurai Flamenco. Go check out the series. I'm out.